The boy threw a metal at the wire netting. Unexpectedly, it was high voltage. This electric fence separated the two boys into two different worlds. Seeing the Jewish boy's prisoner uniform, Bruno thought it just was pajamas. The next day, Bruno packed pastries in his backpack. He came to the barbed wire again. The Jewish boy greedily ate the pastries. Then Bruno threw in a basketball, trying to play with him, but the Jewish boy immediately threw the ball back out. He said it was very dangerous. At this moment, a whistle sounded. The Jewish boy hurriedly pushed the cart away. The next day, Bruno actually saw the Jewish boy at his home. Turned out the boy was called here to clean the cups, so Bruno gave him another pastry. As the boy was eating, a German guard walked over. He shouted loudly at the Jewish boy. Seeing this scene, Bruno was scared. He could only lie and say he didn't know the boy. Back in the room, Bruno felt very guilty and cried sadly. Next day, when he came to the barbed wire, the Jewish boy's face was already injured. Bruno apologized to him. Just like that, the two boys shook hands and became best friends. They played chess together every day through the barbed wire. One day, the Germans were watching a documentary. Bruno climbed up to the window and peeked. The documentary showed Jews living happily in the concentration camp. Seeing these beautiful scenes, Bruno believed it. So he took a shovel and ran to the wire. Then he changed into a striped pajama. Disguising himself as a prisoner, Bruno dug a hole. Then he crawled through the hole he had dug. He slipped into the concentration camp. Bruno looked around in horror. The scene in front of him was completely different from the documentary. There were no happy children here. Bruno was a little scared. As the two walked into the house, it was filled with numb prisoners everywhere. Suddenly, German soldiers burst in. All the prisoners were taken out. The two boys were at a loss. At this moment, Bruno's mother found that Bruno was missing. When his father heard the news, he immediately ordered the guards to search. Soon they arrived at the concentration camp, but Bruno had already been taken into a dark room. Everyone was asked to take off their clothes. Two boys were trembling with fear. They held each other's hands tightly. Then a soldier poured biological weapons into the room. Soon no sound inside. When the boy's father arrived, it was already too late. The family knelt down and was completely devastated. In the end, this innocent boy paid for the crimes of adults.